Till now, we have seen that Sakura comes to a different city to take entry in the school of goons so that she can become the top goon there. But then he comes to know that the children of that school are considered the heroes of that city, and he also accidentally saves the people there, due to which he starts becoming famous and becomes a hero. And now, Windbreaker, episode number 2. This episode starts with Tachibana. Tachibana is working in her cafe when an old woman forcefully comes into the cafe sitting on Sakura's back. Sakura does not like this friendly behavior of grandmother at all. Later, we come to know that grandmother was having pain in her back. That is why Sakura had brought her to the cafe by sitting on her back. But as soon as she reached the cafe, the pain in grandmother's back suddenly disappears. Sakura is a part of Furin University, and the children of Furin University protect the common people from bad people. Hence, grandmother thanks Sakura, on which Sakura gets shy. Next, Tachi also offers food to Sakura. Tachibana sees that the opening ceremony of the university starts in the afternoon, but Sakura is so excited that he is roaming around getting ready since 10 o'clock. Then another new boy enters there. That boy opens the gate of the cafe and falls after colliding. The boy's name is said to be Nirai. This boy also joins a Furin University like Sakura and studies in the same class as Sakura. As soon as Nirai comes to know about Sakura, Nirai also starts talking about Sakura's hair and eyes. Seeing this, Sakura gets angry. Nirai further says to Sakura that you must be under a lot of stress. Because of this, your hair has turned gray. But Sakura does not understand what Nirai has said. Seeing this, Tachibana starts laughing. Next, Tachibana introduces Sakura to Nirai. Nirai says that Furin's is no ordinary university. The kids here save the world without hesitations to help others. It's so cool, and now I'm one of them. After all, what have you come to do in a hurry from another town? After listening to Nir's words, Sakura says, I have come here to become the #1 fighter. Hearing this, Nir gets shocked. Further, Sakura says, it is a good thing to protect others. There are very strong people here. If I become #1 here, then only I will be satisfied. After listening to Sakura very carefully, Nirai says that you should not do impossible things. If you go to do so, then you will become hairless due to stress. Hearing Nirai words, Tachi starts laughing. After this, as soon as Nirai looks at the clock, he understands that he's getting late, and he says goodbye to Tachibana and leaves from there. We learn that Nire only came to show Tachibana his new school uniform. After Nire leaves, Tachibana starts talking to Sakura about him. Sakura judges Nire's actions and says what a person he is. I don't know how people take admission in Furin University. There should be cool people in Furin University, not like this, Tachibana says. You should not judge anyone by his clothes, Sakura says. I have seen many such people who are in trouble. On falling, the first thing they do is run away from there. On this, Tachibana says that you judge others very quickly. Sakura, remembering her past, says I know her very well. Tachibana says, do you know coffee? On what color are the berries? Sakura says, maybe coffee colored. We get that we should know someone before thinking anything about him. You can think whatever you want, but it is not right to judge someone so quickly. You should talk to each other and understand each other. Otherwise you will never know each other. Hearing Tachibana's words, Sakura remembers Tachibana's old words. After this, Sakura asks Tachibana whether Niru is really a fighter. To this, Tachibana says, are you guys just for fighting? You judge on that basis only. In the next scene, Sakura is walking on the road and remembering what Tachibana said. Sakura is still in his mind, does not agree with Tachibana's words, and thinks that you can do anything. Whatever you say, I know the truth. Sakura is thinking all this while going down the road. Then a shopkeeper offers free bread to Sakura. Sakura gets surprised to see this. The shopkeeper tells Sakura that the children of Furin Universities always help me. That's why I want to offer you bread, my son. The shopkeeper's wife starts praising Sakura because Sakura had fought with the goons the previous day. Sakura gets shy after hearing her praise and goes ahead from there. But the shopkeeper forcefully stops Sakura and packs some bread and give it to Sakura. Many shopkeepers meet him, thank him for the fight of the previous day, and also give him gifts. Shopkeeper says, you did a great job, boy. Yesterday you made the goons look like the devil. Sakura thinks there is something wrong with the people here. These people are like me. How can they be friendly with a boy? Sakura recalls Tachibana's words and wonders whether Tachibana was telling the truth. I had made a wrong assumption about these people. Sakura is lost in her thoughts when suddenly a girl appears there. She comes and asks for help from Sakura. We see that Nirai saves the girl from some goons, but those goons beating Nirai. The leader of the goons says to Nirai that you are going to a Furin University and playing hero by saving people. But who will save you, my son? Saying this, the leader of the goons starts leaving from there, but Narai catches him. The leader of the goons punches Narai and throws him on the ground. Narai stands up again, catches the leader, and says that if you are going to damage people's property, then we will not leave you. Hearing Narai's words, all the goons start laughing. Going ahead, the leader of the goons is beating Nira while making fun of Furin. Just as the leader of the goons is about to give a sharp punch to Nira, Sakura enters. Sakura gives a flying kick to the leader, which causes the leader to fall. He goes away and falls, and the rest of the goons look at Sakura and ask, "Have you come here to save your friend?" On this, Sakura says very stylishly, "You are misunderstanding me. When weak people start considering themselves strong, then I feel the opposite. That's why I have come here." After this, Sakura single-handedly beats all the goons in the blink of an eye. Seeing Sakura's fight, Nier gets very impressed and thanks Sakura. Nier further says to Sakura that I am sorry for deceiving you. Think of what the boy is doing in Furin, Sakura says. First of all, I did not save you, and secondly, there are fake people everywhere. I don't know why you have come to Furin, but you should understand your limits, Naira cry after listening to Sakura. It is said that when I was in middle school, everyone used to bully me, hit me, and make me do their work. But one day a Furin student saved me. I was normally afraid of Furin students, but that day I was very scared of them. Since I felt cool, I decided to go to Furin so that I can also become strong and cool. But I am very weak. Further, Sakura recalls that she had told Tachibana that people like Neri should be the first ones to run away after seeing the fight. They go, but Neri keeps stopping them in front of the goons. Sakura says to Neri that you are already weak. If you keep crying, you will look even weaker. Aren't you lame? Further, the girl who had asked for help from Sakura also comes there. The girl also thanks Nire and says that if you had not come there, then I don't know what would have happened to me. I was very lucky. Thank you very much for this. Later, the girl also thanks Sakura, on which Sakura gets shy. Further, Nire starts extracting data about Sakura, like what is her height, what is her weight, what is her fat, what is even, what is her blood group. Seeing this, Sakura gets embarrassed. I have information about strong people. I want to have information about you. After this, Sakura and Nira go away from there. Nira tells Sakura that even though I am not good in fighting, I want to give you information about the entire city and its people. I can give until you become number 1. After this, both the people leave for school. In the next scene, we are shown the scene of Furin. There, a white-haired boy is welcoming all the first-year students. On the other hand, Sakura and Nire have not yet reached school. Sakura stops to eat something on the way because he is feeling hungry after the fight. After this, both of them quickly reach there. We see War Furin logo all around in Furin University. Sakura looks at the university and thinks that there must be many people like those who helped me in the fight the previous day. After this, both Sakura and Nire start looking at the class schedule. We come to know that apart from Sakura and Nire, there are 3 more people in his class, Suo, KRU, and Sagara. Nire gets very excited after seeing the names of these 3. Nire says that these 3 people are very cool. Apart from this, he sees another name. On seeing the name, Nire starts sweating. He says that if only he were not in our class, then it would have been so much better. All Nire's excitement vanishes in an instant. Nire explains to Sakura that you have to be better than everyone else in the class. We have to talk. We all are part of the War Furin that protects the people of the city. When the people of the class come to know that you are not from the city, then they may feel that you will harm the city and War Furin. That's why we have to make people believe that there is nothing like that. Sakura starts to warm up after listening to Nire. Seeing this, Nire gets confused. Sakura says that it doesn't matter to me. I don't know what kind of people will be in this class, so I should be prepared. Nire gets scared after hearing this. Nire tries to explain to Sakura, but Sakura says, I don't care. I have come here to become number 1. Sakura enters the class in such a state of mind that we see that this class looks like a gang den. There is a place where people are sitting in a group. Nire gets very scared after seeing the people. Then a boy comes towards Nair and Sakura. Sakura sees the boy coming towards her and gets ready to fight that boy. Nair again gets very excited after seeing Sakura, but seeing Sakura getting ready to fight, Nair comes between Sakura and the boy. Further, Nair apologizes to the boy, and the boy jokes that his name is Leonardo DiCaprio. After this, we come to know that this boy has an eye patch on his eye, and this boy's name is Suo, which was mentioned by Nira. Further, Suo again makes a joke on his eye patch and says, this eye of mine. There is a Chinese demon imprisoned in my eye. That's why I keep an eye patch on it. Nirei is surprised to hear Suo's words and says that your eye got hurt during the fight. On this, Suo says that everyone else says. Sakura gets angry after listening to Suo joke. Nirei is trying to calm Sakura and tries to tell something about Suo, but Suo interrupts Nirei in between and being serious, says now there is a lot about me. It's done. Sakura, I want to talk to you. Nirei thinks I was right here. Outsiders were not supposed to be accepted so easily. Next we see Suo instead of fighting Sakura and starts praising her. After listening to Suo about how he did a good job in the fight the day before, the rest of the class starts asking Suo about Sakura. Suo tells them that yesterday on Main Street, there was an attack by people from the Spell Tips gang. He had gone to save the people of the city, but before Ragi reached there, Sakura had saved the people there. Hearing about the Suo, everyone comes to Sakura and says that Ragi himself had gone. That is why we had saved the people there. Didn't pay attention to the fight. After this, everyone, one by one, starts praising Sakura. Due to this, Sakura becomes more shy, and Nier also takes a sigh of relief that no one will know about Sakura being an outsider. Will not bother further. A boy asks Sakura, what are you doing here from another town? On this, Sakura says, I have come here to become the #1 fighter. Hearing Sakura's words, Nirei starts panicking again. On the other hand, Sakura hearing this, Kiryu and Suguru also leave their work, and then we see a bench flying towards Sakura and Nira. We learn that this bench is thrown by the same boy whose name Nirei gets scared of. Nirei tells Sakura to stay away from that boy, and tells Sakura that this boy is the most dangerous student of Furin. We are told that this boy's name is Sugisti Katara, and Katara is moving towards Sakura very angrily. Seeing this, all the other people also get scared and run away from there. Sakura says that I like dangerous things very much. Further, Katara jumps straight towards Sakura and tries to punch her, but everyone moves away at the right time. Sakura goes and says to Katara, this is what Furin had come to see. So how are we going to settle this? And with this episode ends, friends. Tell us how did you like the episode, and do like the video and subscribe for more amazing content.